Welcome to your Oracle and Tarot spread for the month ahead. I hope you're all doing well. This will be for August 2021. As always, you can watch from your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please note that while this is for August, this can relate to events that have already transpired and things that may unfold over the coming months. Now, taking a look at your Oracle messages to begin with, you have Kindred Partnership from the Quantum, which is amazing. So I feel like there is an energy of you and another person coming together. This could be someone that you see as your ideal partner, someone that just completely sweeps you off your feet, blows you away. You never thought you could have a connection like this with someone like this. I feel like it goes completely against the narrative that you once believed about relationships and the kind of relationships you find yourself in. So this is gorgeous, okay? So this could be someone that you've only known for a short period of time, or this is good, this could be someone that you've already known for a period of time, but you never thought that this would unfold in this way, and yet here it is. Gorgeous, okay? So definitely a mutual recognition of romance, passion, desire, love. I feel like you're both on the same page here, which is gorgeous. And there's just a lot of happiness, good vibes, a lot of romantic feelings being stirred. Again, feeling that sense of being swept off your feet by this person and this connection. So really beautiful energy for you in the month of August. With Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon, that's from the Moonology deck. Again, it goes back to that narrative we were just discussing. I feel like for a lot of the Aries that I'm picking up on, for a long time you may have started to feel like it was never going to happen for you. You're never going to have a connection like this because it hasn't happened this far. You may be like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of dealing with toxic connections, dealing with karmics, dealing with codependency, dealing with emotionally unavailable people, or whatever the narrative is, right? These are just examples. And you're like, I'm looking for a real love. I'm looking for something true. I want someone who is my equal, a real partner, someone who will invest just as much as I'm willing to. And then because you expressed that to the universe, boom, it was like, okay, you want that? I'll make that happen. So until you got to that point where you knew what you no longer wanted and you were very clear on what it is that you want and you started expressing that, the universe could not bring that in, okay? Because I feel like perhaps on some level you were settling in the past, or you weren't clear on what it is that you really truly want in a relationship or from a partner. But now you're very clear on that and you're very vocal about that. The universe is telling you to believe that it can happen. You thought for the longest time it never would, but I think somehow your hope was restored, or the desire to have such a connection was restored, and the universe was able to deliver it. You may be a little bit unsure with this new connection or with this love connection that's coming together because it looks really good on the surface, but the universe doesn't want you to start overthinking it, just to feel it, experience it, and believe in the impossible. Amazing. Now from the Work Your Light deck, you have Break the Chain, and it says here, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. That's exactly what you're doing. You are breaking your own patterns. You are breaking the narrative around how a relationship should be or how it could be. I feel like you're also doing things differently from previous generations in your family. You're finding your own way to navigate love in a way that really is honoring your spirit and what it is that you are truly desiring in a connection. So that is perfect, okay? This is looking really good so far, Aries. So let's continue and take a look at your tarot messages now. So you have the Nine of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Your energy, should I say, Aries, and the Ace of Wands. So look at that. I feel like by you just taking a risk, okay, but being like, you know what, yes, I've had a lot of disappointments in the past. I've been through some very challenging relationships. I've been hurt, but why should I let that stop me from having this new beginning? There is potential here. I see potential with this person. I'm just gonna go for it. So this is you being Aries at your finest, in your true element. Because bearing in mind, Aries, you are the first cardinal sign from the astrological calendar, right? So you are a go-getter, you are a leader by default, okay? Even if you don't feel like much of a leader, just by default, that is your energy. You are someone who leads, who takes calculated risks, that isn't afraid to put themselves out there in the pursuit of what they desire most. And that's what I see you doing. You have a desire to create a new beginning, potentially with a new connection, a new person here that has really sparked your interest, okay? So this is awesome. Needless to say, it could be someone, as I said, you already know, or someone you've had dealings with in the past, but right now it's looking very new and fresh, okay? So even if you were connected in the past, I feel like this is a completely new energy, new approach. So let's continue. Next you have the Two of Pentacles. That's Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So yeah, there can be that little bit of indecisive energy, only simply because you're like, again, it's completely blown away by this connection. And it was so far removed from what you've experienced in the past. So there may be a moment when you start to question, is this really what I asked for? Is this really it, right? That could be the case for some of you. For others of you, you may have two parties coming forward at the same time, or there may be two people expressing having love for you at the same time. Could be a new person, could be a past person. One could be a new person, one could be a past person. So you may have to decide who you want to give your love to. That's possible as well for some of you, okay? So there could be two people that are being presented to you at this time who really could potentially be a match made in heaven for you, okay? So you went from feeling like no one was a good match for you to having options that are truly worth exploring, okay? So that could be a bit challenging for some of you. For the majority of you, I feel like this is about not letting your past affect the present, not listening to that fear that may come up because you're experiencing something beautiful, something entirely different than you've experienced in the past, okay? So don't judge it based on past events is what I would say. Next, you have the Moon. Cancer, Pisces energy. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. But regardless, this is again about the unknown, okay? Traversing the unknown. This is not something you've experienced before. It's stirring feelings that perhaps you've not even experienced before, or to the depths you've experienced them before. So that in itself can trigger your fears and leave you feeling unsure. Should I take this path? Should I explore this connection? And especially if you have more than one person being presented, one that may be more familiar to what you know, one that's entirely different, you may be unsure which path to pursue. But I think the message here is explore the unknown, right? Don't fall back on old pathways and cycles that you've once known. Try the new path. Try something different. Take the new approach. Believe in the impossible. So even if it's not clear where this will lead, why not give it a shot anyway? Because you may be pleasantly surprised. Next, you have the Ace of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, so interesting how you have the Ace to the Two of Pentacles, and you have two aces side by side. Okay, this is very interesting, Aries, okay? So this new beginning can lead to something very positive, very abundant, solid, okay? Serious commitment later down the line. There is room for that here. But if you do have two people being presented to you by the universe at this time, I feel like one is going to inspire your passion, your lust, your joy, okay? It's going to be a lot of fun, playful energy. You'll get to explore new things about yourself with this person, go on adventures, right? But another connection, I feel like with the other person, could lead to long-term stability, happiness, possibly marriage, family. You know, it could be a lifelong connection, all right? So if you're dealing with two people, I feel like one is going to be the more spontaneous, youthful energy. The other one is more geared around a serious long-term commitment. So depending on exactly what you're looking for, one of them are going to be the better fit for you at this time. But for others of you where you're not dealing with two people or have two people being presented, I feel like this is about knowing that you can have it all potentially with this person. The potential is there if you are daring enough to at least take the leap of faith and see where it could lead you. And then lastly, you have the Nine of Pentacles. You also have the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, may I add, which is your energy, Aries. Okay, so it feels like the bull is very much in your court. Yes, I feel like for those of you who I'm picking up on, you are currently single, you're very independent, you're stable, you're financially secure, you have a job that you feel like is providing a good foundation for yourself. You have all your material needs met on your own, okay? You're not needing anyone for anything. You are very an independent energy, Aries, okay? You're used to doing things on your terms for yourself, being able to provide all of your own needs, you know, and keep yourself entertained and happy and, you know, pretty much the whole thing, right? So now, when someone new comes in, you have to determine, is this person a good fit for me? Because bearing in mind, as I said, if you're dealing with two energies coming forward, one is going to lead to the 10, okay? Because we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. Add them together, we got the 10. So one option will very much be able to lead you down the path of serious long-term commitment. Okay, the energy is present for that. Nothing is set in stone, of course, but it could very well lead to a long-term commitment. The other will teach you things about yourself. Okay, is what I feel. So depending on what it is that you desire most, you will need to make your decision from there. But if this is just one person, I feel like you could potentially have it all with them if you're willing to give it a try. Okay? So, as I said, the bull is in your court. This person is very much interested in you, has a desire to be with you, to explore, grow with you, right? So it's up to you, Aries. Okay. So we're going to go into the extended now. We're going to take a closer look at what it is that you may be fearful of at this time, especially what that moon energy means to you. If you are dealing with two energies, we're going to see what is likely to unfold should you pursue this route with the Ace of Wands energy, and that if you pursue the Ace of Pentacles energy. If you're just dealing with one person, we'll wrap that up. And then we'll take a look at a potential outcome here, depending on what you decide to do. So if you want to dig deeper and find out what is likely to play out for you this month, you can find the link in the description box below. Otherwise, if this is where we leave your reading, Aries, I just want to say thank you so much for checking this out. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings are published. You can find my website, the donation link, and the social media links in the description as well. But for now, I'm wishing you all the best with this. It looks fantastic. And I will speak to you soon. Bye.